yeah. The Fulani is supposed to bow because Igbos are the senior men. Despite the fact that they are being despised, they don't know the worth of the Igbos. Now the Fulanis are coming to their normal senses, realizing that the only people to use, to shift Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu from that seat or to exit him in 2027 for him not to, to be there is by colliding with the Igbos because we are the original machine.
The major problem of Nigeria is northern part of the country. Northern Nigeria are the major problem of Nigeria. If you want to see conflict, northern Nigeria. Refugees, northern Nigeria. Thieves. In fact, if you want to see thieves stealing on an industrial scale, come to northern Nigeria. Thieves fully engaged in primitive accumulation, come to northern Nigeria. In fact, I am from northern Nigeria. I am proud to be an indigene of Borno State. I am from Borno State. I am proud to be an indigene of Borno State, from the northern part of the country. But I want to tell you that the major problem of this country is northern part of the country. These are people, if you want to see hatred, if you want to see conflict, if you want to see nepotism, cronyism, any other thing you can label. In fact, northern, if you carve out southern part of the country from Nigeria and give it 10 years, they are going to be recognized among community of nations because of the development they will have. 70% of the people who govern this country are from the northern part of the country. But if you want to see hunger, starvation, and any other thing, it's from the north. Why? We are the major problem. But our people doesn't want us to be speaking the truth. And that is why we continue to somersault in this kind of issue. So please, me, I am on the opinion, 2027, let's give Igbo a chance. Because I strongly believe, in fact, I am enthusiastically strong belief that the Igbos can be able to handle this country's affairs because they have economic infrastructure to face this country. Look at what is happening today. Look at what is happening today. In fact, on a daily basis, on our television screen, what you see, they are sad news. They are sad news. There is no single thing, no opportunity that has not been given to the northern part of the countries, but they have not been utilizing it appropriately. So please, let's give Igbo a chance. That is my opinion. Let's give Igbo a chance. I strongly believe Igbo can be able to handle this country economy. Let's give Igbo a chance. That is my opinion. Me, I'm speaking my opinion. And because I'm saying we should give Igbo a chance, let's keep our differences aside. Let's keep the issue of ethnicity aside. Let's keep the issue of religion aside. Let's keep any selfish ambition aside and equally try the Igbos. They have not been used in this country completely. We have not been using Igbos. We have not been giving them ministers. We have not been giving them any position in this country. So please, it is my opinion that I'm saying. And because I am saying that we should give Igbo a chance, does not mean that we don't have people from the northern part of the country that can govern us well. But I am saying we should give the Igbo. Let them equally try their own luck. Let them try their best. Me, I strongly believe they will make it. And they can make this country to be a better place. That is my opinion. So thank you.
And look at the problem we're facing. It's not the Hausa alone. The bigger problem we have in this world, the Yoruba have, is the Ebo problem. It's the Ebo problem. The maritime and then the judicial killing among the Yoruba race, Yoruba land is by the Igbos. Then when you look at the fake drug, it's by the Igbos. When you look at all the adulterated drugs too, it's by the Igbos. And when you look at all the fake things they brought from China, it's all the Igbos. And when you look at all the shops in the Rampage and everywhere, it's by the Igbos. And when you look at the Okotoko and all these things, even the name they are bearing in their village is different from the name they are bearing in Akure. An Igbo who did not go to school, who did not know his left from right, is selling drug in Abulegba. He's having a chemist in Abulegba. He's having a chemist in Surulere. He's having a chemist in Ayobo. He's having a blood bank where they extract blood and sell into the hospital in Mushin and in Yarampaja. Is Igbo people. All to bring down the Yoruba people. So the problem we have now is too enormous.
The thing have choked them so much that they can no longer talk. Northern leaders, it is a very big shame on all of you who are calling IPOB a terrorist organization. Meanwhile, your children are the real terrorists. Yes, they are the one. At least Shegumi told us that those bandits are their boys. They are their boys. Anybody that attack them will not get their vote and all that. Then this other one, Baraje Kawu, was the one who went all over the place. Say, yes, we invited terrorists. We invited this Fulani jihadi to come. That jihad have started in Nigeria. So when you saw and heard all these things, the same northern leaders have no shame to be calling others terrorists. Meanwhile, they are the real
We are the only machine that have what it takes to remove Bola Ahmed Tinubu. As you can see, what transpired in 2023, for the first time, Nigeria have been telling us, Igbos don't know how to play politics. And Igbo man came out in person of P2B and play politics with Jagaba and play politics with Atiku, Kwankwa, so and the rest. At the end of the day, you can confide in me and confirm the truth that at the end of the day, Obi conquer Nigeria, Obi beat them front and back. But the Fulanis, being the one in charge of INEC, has vowed that Igbo man must not rule Nigeria. They decided to lead the election, to turn the table upside down and decided to give it to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And now, the heat now and the table has turned down against the Fulanis too, and is now working against them. They themselves are not happy, and they themselves are looking for an alternative to make sure that the man did not continue. And what is the alternative? Probably, I've been asking questions every time, meeting, collusion. What are they trying to collide? Now I come to realize that the importance and the meaning of the reason why they are holding meeting and doing some collusion is to discuss on how to unseat Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2027. And the only way to do it as it is now is to collide with the Igbos and make sure, moreover, this is South-South. And let's assume it is the turn of South-South, for example, now. They themselves have now decided to emerge with the Igbos and to bring the Igbos and use Igbos against the Yorubas. While them, the Fulanis will fully, give their full support and backup to the Igbo man. And let me tell you, when they talk of vote in this country, the Fulanis has the large number of votes. And once you gain their vote, you win the seat. And then them now want to unseat the Mr. President. So they are partnering with the Igbos and they are going to, definitely, if the partnership went well and, well organized and arranged and proper, prepared, in 2027, I see Bola Ahmed Tinubu crying outside the Asorock.
But there's a popular Yoruba prophet, Tibetan. He has come and said that if the Fulanis are crying for the Igbos to assume power in 2027, that these are the same people that Igbos didn't go to school, and you see them selling drugs, and prescribing drugs to innocent Nigeria. That they've caused problem importing fake goods from other countries down to Nigeria. That Igbos are not worthy to ascend the throne in 2027. What is your take as to what he said?
Okay, according to the man, you called him a prophet. That's what you called him.
The popular prophet
Tibetan. See, listen good. He said Igbos didn't go to school. Mention any Yoruba man that you can use to match somebody like Master Nnamdi Kanu currently in Yoruba land. Who is he that is highly educated, that have the qualification of Master Nnamdi Kanu, or is as intelligent as Master Nnamdi Kanu? You say Igbos know the go school. Mention one Yoruba man that you can use to compare or contrast the level of Master Nnamdi Kanu today now in this country. Mention one Yoruba man. They are nowhere to be found. So for him to make that statement is a failure. It shows that, let me not abuse, but he's the one that insulted his office. He shouldn't use his office as a prophet. Say you are a prophet, this will begin to talk rubbish.
He's a popular man of God.
He's a nonsense. Let me not talk God here, because it's not everybody that call Lord we make heaven according to the scripture. Let me tell you and tell you good. The same was make him know they talk like that, or may no allow me enter. And if I enter, I no go like him. He go lose that office from God. And let me tell you once again, you say boss will not smell that seat. Good and fine. We are not even pursuing the seat. Neither are we interested in that seat. What we have now is the Biafra. And that is what is trending and what is in our mind. And that is what in our heart. And that is what is in our soul. And that is what we want. So let Nigeria chop their Asorock and chop their seed and chop their government. Do you understand me? And him that is speaking is not wiser than the Fulanis. Yeah, he's not wiser than the politicians that are crying and calling on Igbos, depending on Igbos. Is it not Sidious Musa? If he say Igbos and they don't go to school, how come Nigerian military are crying that Igbos are not joining military? Since Yorubas are in the military, why are they complaining about the Igbos not joining? They are complaining seriously, so badly. Even as I speak to you, go and do your findings. The Nigerian military is complaining so badly that the people that they needed in the military are not there. They are not participating and they are not picking interest. And who are those people? Categorically said Igbos. So if there is nothing about the Igbo man, why should the Nigerian military be crying, complaining? If there is nothing if there is no value or nothing about the Igbos, why is Nigerian government, complaining about Igbo exit in Nigeria? Why are they forcing, pushing it that Igbos must remain in Nigeria? Why? If we are not important. That is to tell you we are more important than any other tribe in this country. It's just like when you have a woman, you know that no other woman will treat you like that woman, but you don't want to show her love, and you don't want her to know that yes, she is the best in your life. That's what Nigeria is playing. That is the game. We are the best so far. Go and check in time of economy, in time of development, in all 36, 37 states that make up Nigeria as a nation. Mention the tribe that have the initiative of development or have contributed 75 to 80% of the development of each state. I mean, each state, including the federal capital.
Okay.
But we let that pastor respect himself. Okay.
Okay, but we saw Peter Obi visiting Bauchi governor, I think last month, Bala Mohammed, and he said, he said, they are ready to work and support Tinubu in 2027. But for what we can see, do you think that the Fulani will fully support Tinubu? And at the same time, I was listening to an analyst there on Arise TV. He said what Peter Obi just did is what someone like Elrufai to convince the core Muslim there in the north, and Tinubu will be leaving Asorock. Do you believe it?
Yeah. What are you saying? Don't you know the kind of people that Elrufai control in the north? He control influence. Even Kwankwaso self can even collide with him and convince during the last election, which of them score up to 1 million in a state? Only but one Kwankwaso. You understand? So, and those Fulanis, they're listening to themselves. And even as we stand now, Buhari is not even backing Mr. President. Remember, even before now, he worked against Mr. President. It's just that he doesn't want to. People have started complaining, this man helped you. Why is it in his tenure you are backing? He just tried to show face. But the heart speaks more of his absence than his physical presence. In this, he was the one that even prayed for Elrufai when Elrufai went to exit APC. Have you forgotten? And he's telling you now, he has left Katsina, he's now in Kaduna. What is he doing in Kaduna? There is something that is going to fish out. Something is fishing, but yet to manifest. Okay? In 2027, this one that Bala Ahmed Tinubu is already now, who gave him the position? Was it not the North? The Fulanis. They are the one that put him there. They are the one. As it is now, it is now between Yoruba and the Fulanis. And the Northerners have large number in time of vote than every other part of Nigeria. So let two of them play the game. We the Igbos, we are the Biafrans. We are on the fence watching. And probably we can play in favor of Fulani, can play in favor of Yoruba, but at the same time, I see, repeat my statement, my word, we are standing on the fence. But with the way Bola Ahmed Tinubu is handling the case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he's not going to get a chikikpam among Wete because my brother Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, which is our leader, his net worth is more valid than a whole federation called Nigeria. His class is not in this country. Binta Nyoko confirmed that. He said that the class of that man, nobody can try. Look at what the Melonian judge said about Nigerian judiciary. Baba, do your findings. I'm not just, perambulating in words. Do your findings. Do you know what he told Nigerian judge? He said somebody like this case, nobody here can win the case. Nobody can win that case. That Mazen, anywhere in the world, Mazen Namdekano is going to win the case. You kidnap somebody. Do you know the meaning of kidnapping? It's a terrorist act, and you are not charging the person for terrorism. And you actually know what you are doing. It means that you are full of scary-what mentality. You have nothing. Empty barrel, skulls. That is what Nigeria is parading in the name of they know what they are doing. You are trying somebody that is your superior. Where that one they happen? See, my brother, in 2027 is going to be the Fulani, the North versus the West.
Terrorists themselves.
I don't mean to be rude. I don't want to be rude to anybody, and I don't want to disrespect anybody, and I don't want to insult anybody. What I'm saying is that is the real truth. The real truth, the real problem of Nigeria, are Northerners. Northerners, Fulani, Hausa are the problem of Nigeria. They don't want our Nigerian progress. If they are not the one in power, then nobody can do it. It's only them that can do it. If you say you deprive Igbo people from having what is supposed to be theirs, allow them to go for their Biafra. If you say Yoruba people are not competent, they cannot rule Nigeria, allow them to go. Then we, the Northerners, should just stay and rule ourselves. If we kill ourselves, that's our business. You cannot say no, because Igbos, you think Igbos are thieves.
What me annoyed with Nigeria government is this: we don't have good leaders. We just they talk like we Muslim, Hausa, we they carry God for mind, but we know they use the God. What would they carry for our mind? If they call the God, not the all of us the user. Now Aboki spoil this country. Why? They say anyway where you go, before you go see any other language they beg, you must see Aboki they beg in this country. Why it be so? Why we say now we get food, now we they invest food, now we they invest cow. But when now we they suffer past many people, why you used to be like that?
Okay, how do you feel now? I say Aboki don't dey for power for a very long time. Una don rule this country well. You know, una know why you go tell me say una still dey hungry. Oga, and this Fulani dey disturb una well. Una just keep quiet.
Fulani they disturb now with Hausa they drum mouth. If the leaders of the state they no agree, Fulani will no enter your state. Who bomb Fulani? Who give Fulani leg? If your leaders of your state, governor or anyone no have hands, they will not enter. You don't ever hear say them come Lagos, Fulani can't do something. Whether them go east, whether them go south of east, you don't hear them. Now only Arewa. But part of the Arewa na some states, not the all states. Like my state, every state, we don't have that problem with Fulani. But like Kashina, Zamfara, Sokoto, all those people, now then you get that wahala. We don't have any wahala with anybody.
Why Nigeria be like this now? Where they complain saying?
Why Nigeria be like this? We say we don't have good leaders. Even the man is ruling now. Now Hausa they rule now. Now wetin dem tell am to do?
Who be the person where they rule now?
Na Tinubu now, but now person dey ahead of the Tinubu. That is the Northern people. Now then they rule this country. Like this IBB, like them Buhari, forget a person they call God. God know in people. Forget if you are not belong to them, they not put you for that seat. If you know their society, you can't belong to that seat.
Okay, now you talk about this Biafra, that you believe on Biafra, that Biafra.
I believe I support una 100 and by 100.
Do you think what President Buhari, Tinubu is doing now by holding this Mazen Namdekano, after IBB don't confess, say there's nothing like a Ebo sponsor the coup? Do you think it's right to Mazen Namdekano?
Me, what I think, Oga, and the IBB way in the talk, in now them follow spoil this country. Waiting them one talk now, and in nobody, but God still they show upon the money way in the still they see waiting in the see. If that money go cure that in sickness, may cure that in sickness to be.
But some people say IBB don't just come and call confess, say no people plan the coup or Abiola with the election. Say get busy as he don't they go close to a grave. Saying don't they see people where he kill during Biafra. Now then they torment her. That's why he come confess Nigeria. You believe her?
Okay, Now God show am before him go die, make him confess in sin before him go to the Increator. So whatever you harvest is wetin he plan na him go harvest. So na wetin him dey see now the repercussion before him go make him confess.
Yoruba and Fulani or Hausa or not has been ruling this country. Igbo man never rule.
And then let's give them now. They are human being also. Let's give them, let them test. If they no want test, let's do the Biafra so that no woman just dey on your own. What you get, you manage it. Now God dey feed woman. If they no say they are right for what they are doing, the Northerners, if they no say they are right, let's leave the Biafra to the field.
So you support Biafra to go
100 by 100.
Why? Why do you support Biafra?
Why I support is this. We, the Northerners, we are the ruler. We are still the suffering. We are the suffering. I don't know. Before you see any other languages, you must see outside the country. And if you say it's like enter the whole net 36 state, you must see. Now so why it used to be like that?
You like Igbo?
Oga, 100 by 100.
Are you sure you like Igbo?
Oga, me I serve someone at Okigwe. I stay for East 2003 when Onekamen market catch fire at the East.
You don't mean it.
Oga, they tell you say if there is the truth, say them one truth. Wetin I dey talk, me I talk and make the whole world hear am. If person want whatever, you know, fit kill
the whole world is hearing you.
I want make them hear am so that if you know be my God, you know if you kill me, I know if you kill you. But me, I suppose be out for 100 by 100. Make them live home and men there on your own. If you believe they are God, serve who you believe so that he feed you. That is all I believe. But this Northerners made them rest, make another people test the seat.
Who be another people where they look make the test?
I support Nnamdi Uzokami. I support am 100 by 100. Yeah, 100 by 100. Make them give am in right. Because when they help una people, we our people, nobody fit. Even business, if you no get what to do, nobody will assist you.
But for the sake of your people who go watch you for this time, people will say now
my mind, to my grave, to my 6 feet, I dey tell you my mind. So make woman dey. If dem do the Biafra, make woman dey on your own, more we see. So that they will see who be dead right, who dey wrong. I mean, make them do it like that. If they know say they have the truth, the leaders wey dem dey lead now, make them give all my right. For gay religion issue, now wetin dey spoil this country follow again. Make them give all my right so that you just dey on your own, you beg their God, you hustle for what you need.
Okay, before the next election is coming in 2027, what advice do you have to give to your people? If today still continue because of religion, this one is a Muslim, they must vote, because this one is Yoruba.
The foolishness is this. You know, say hungry there for this country. Moment dem just carry little change, dem poor. You go see Aboki, you know they hear English. Why then they call us Aboki is this? Hausa man live north, come here, you know they hear English. Because see where they carry kaya, he wan pass, he go say, hey, that na Aboki na help me. Now how Aboki take enter? Aboki no be Hausa man name. It's not be Hausa man name. Aboki just be like my friend. Shey you understand? Now how Hausa dey call, that is how like my friend Aboki na. But based on, you know they hear English, you come now and say, Kaya, you just come, you see me, and you know they hear Hausa. Na me, Aboki na that like, now you make, they hear them, they call Aboki. So that's why some know they hear English, so no go speak. They no get any ways. Now that farm, then they do. So them constantly see where free money they come for politicians. That is why then they use us we Northerners. Now what to make them they use Northerners for that? Half of the people they are no well educated. So they on farm. Person just come from town, carry money, come saying the mix so. You give una money, una go die for your head. That is why you see. And the people where they say then they do that in the ones where they know about go school, so they're supposed to alight them so that maybe they use their head more fight for our rights.
Do you people miss Jonathan? Because when Jonathan was there, he did all his possible best.
I miss Jonathan by 100 by 100. He's a Christian, but may God bless him for what he did for the country. Really, I thank you.
Are you saying that the northern leaders are not doing okay?
They are not doing well.
But we are seeing Tinubu now. Tinubu is not doing well. No, you said they are the one in charge.
Tinubu self is they are northern and the ruler. He no get option. Whatever they say is what he do.
Do you support that? Who among the Igbo leaders you know, apart from Nnamdi Kanu?
I apart from Nandi can see this man. Them
Peter Obi, all those ones,
I think he wait, tell them that okay, all those ones you know them. But for you now, as Nigeria been now, hunger dey everywhere. Igbo man never rule this country. Still, who you think say na them get power for hustling for this country pass?
The most wise man in this country is Igbo man. It's or you go Nigeria or you go na Igbo man. So they suppose give Oma a right. Make Oma just dey on your own oga. More would they see if na true they know say they are in right. Make them do that Biafra so that make Oma just dey inside. More could they see how the movement.
Welcome back, my people. Omo wahala dey. This issue now only God know when this wahala will finish for this country called Nigeria. This problem that we having in this country now, then be the people where we say that they inside this country called Nigeria. Now I know say okay, ever since we say Nigeria exists, we be the problem from one person to another and from one tribe to another. But today, many northern people they don't come outside now say okay now then be the real problem that we are facing in this country. If you look at the first guy wey be saying talk for inside this video, he talk and say now then be the real problem, and the other Yoruba be saying talk for inside this video, he talk and say now Igbo be the problem. So we don't get confused now. We don't even know people wey be say there be problem for this country again. So you wey be say they hear me now, if you get anything wey be say want talk concerning this matter, be say they go on, I beg make you drop on for inside comment section. And also if now today be your first time, I beg make you like our video and also share, subscribe. Thank you.